This is the gentle reminder for the expression principle. Express your intention. Do you open your mouth and remove all doubt? Now, why did I ask that question? Here's why. Because you either open your mouth and things come out in a way that are clear, precise, and helps people understand your message. Or you open your mouth, and however it comes out, people are left scratching their head and wondering what that was all about. So we wrote quite a lot about expression in the book. So I thought, what would be something that I could give you that wasn't in the book? And here's what I came up with. First, you recognized how important it was to be clear about your intention. And I hope that should be obvious, because the way we think, whatever it is that we intend, drives our feelings, our words, and our actions. So the clearer you are on your intention, the better your message will be. So here's something that will help you to give real power to the expression of your message. I have found that if you can get clear on your intention first, so let's say if I ask myself, what do I want this person to do? Do I want them to solve a difficult problem? Do I want them to take on a real challenge? Do I want them to be more motivated or maybe take initiative? If I can get clear on what I want them to do, then what I do second is ask myself, what role should I play in conveying this message? Let me give you an example. Years ago in a critical thinking class, I had an executive come up to me after class and saying, all right, I got what you were teaching us today, but I still have some problems. I go, what's the problem? He said, well, my son is flunking out of high school. I go, really flunking? He goes, yes, D's and F's. And I go, well, what are you doing to try to motivate him? And he said, well, I've grounded him until his grades improved. And I said, is it working? And he said, no, it's not. I go, good. Let me ask you a question. He goes, sure. I go, what role are you playing? And he thought for a minute. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, you're playing a role in how you're trying to solve this problem. What role are you playing? And as he thought about it, he said, I guess I'm being a controller or a dictator. I go, good. Why? And he said, because I'm trying to control the outcome by motivating him through fear. I go, very, very good. I said, now pick a different role. He goes, what do you mean? I said, just pick a different role and let's see what happens. He said, well, what if I pick the role of a coach or a supporter? I go, that'd be great. So if you were a coach to this person, to your son, would that change the goal? And he said, wow, it would. I go, so what would the goal be? He said, I guess my goal would be, how do I help my son recognize the importance of his education and take responsibility for his own learning? I go, good. So try that. Adopt the role of coach. Hold that role in your mind as you talk to him, as you visit with him and interact, and see if the conversation won't come out differently. Well, he did. He tried it and reported back that it went so much better. It was like there was a real exchange, and they got to understand each other, and his grades did improve. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of a conversation you need to hold, or maybe there will be one that will come up this week, and just ask yourself quickly, what role do I want to play as I hold this conversation? And just limit it to one word. Are you going to be a facilitator, a motivator, an influencer, a coach, a supporter? And then hold that role, the word for that role, in your head as you hold the conversation. And see if it doesn't influence how that conversation, how that message is delivered. I'll guarantee you that it will. Give it a try. Let us know how it works. Thanks for listening.